So it's been about 8 years since then, and we've all had time to let the chaos settle and really look back on it to find out. Became a fucking AK-47 halfway through. He digs around the object only to discover that it's a small growing grill. It's a small growing grill. Simone, much like the audience, has no idea what the hell Kamina is talking about until Kamina informs Simone that just outside their village ceiling, they're very silly. Alright. Simone, much like the audience, has no idea what the hell Kamina is talking about until Kamina informs Simone that just outside their village ceiling, can you say it? No. A world that Kamina saw years ago as a child with his father who managed to escape to the surface.
Okay, that one was just too fast.
I know.
Service.
He
escaped to the service.
He escaped to the service.
You, Kamina, I'm gonna go be a military man.
Time to abandon my child. With the help of the rest of Team Gurren, whose names could literally not matter any less, Simone and Kamina hatch a plan to use some cool whip of pigmals. He continues on his way, nearly castrating Kamina in his rescue attempt. The two then head out so Simone can show him his discovery. He continues on his way, nearly castrating Kamina in his rescue attempt. The two then head out so Simone can show Kamina his discovery, but are stopped by the village chief and fuck! He continues on his way, nearly castrating that motherfucker in the process.
Rescue attempt.
The two then head out so Simone can show Kamina his discovery, but are stopped by the village warden who beats Kamina fucking balls. He beats him off. The two then head out so Simone can show Kamina his discovery, but are stopped by the village warden who beats katanas with katanas.
Beats katanas with katanas. Rock, paper, scissors. Katanas.
Fucking amazing. The two then head out so Shimona. The village is stunned to discover a giant face has come crashing into their home, and even more surprised when katanas are katana Kamina. Stop being so similar!
Your right arm.
Oh.
Something to do.
Okay. The village. I'm left-handed, so it's like, oh, this one just wants to do shit. Anyways, it turns out that little drill is actually the key to operating this thing, and fuck. Simone inserts his drill into the tiny face, that's worse. As you do. I think tiny drill's just funnier to me. As you do. For the first half of our series, well, it's fully cooling. Right? And for a while, it works really well with the tone. The problem, however, is that when fully coolly used animation skips and frame loops and fuck ducks. Use them fuck ducks. Alright. And for a while, it works really well with the tone. The problem, however, is that when fully coolly used animation loops and frame skips, they almost always did it during humorous moments, where Gurren Lagann chooses to also use them during action scenes, and upon fucking fuck. And for a while, it works really well with the tone. The problem, however, is that when fully coolly used animation skips and frame fucks, and for a while, it works really well with the tone. The problem, however, is that when fully coolly used animation skips and frame loops, fuck! Not that the entirety of the animation is cheap, it works, it really does, but when they use animations and frame skips during the action, it's pretty obvious.
When they use animation.
Ha! When they use animation, ha! For those who don't know, episode 4 is an animation train wreck. The studio switched animated up to fuck and it did not go over well. Honestly, voice break, okay. Libera. This guy does not back down from a fight, going as far as to challenge a gunman with nothing more than a katana, and he's also loyal to a fault and detrimental to his detriment. What? You see the thing about Lamborghini is that while it's incredibly attractive, once you're around you may call it Bessie, or in this case, Yoko, but in reality, it has no personality, no development. It's not a person. It's a And that's basically the same for our femme fatale. I mean, we know she came from a neighboring village to the surface and fights gunmen, but why? What makes her do that? What made her start to boo-boo? Answer me, damn it! Alright, we start off with the members of Team Gurren, like the Meathead twins who are usually good for a laugh, the black siblings who show up from time to time to help out, this mechanic couple, this smoking guy, this blue-haired guy, this fuck, motherfucker, fuck. And Leron is a skillful scientist and engineer who seems to either be a very offensive fuck! Stereotype of homosexuals, just say fucking words. As for the villains, we have the Beastmen, a race of humanimals. They seem to have the pilot gun, pilot. Our other prominent villain is the Spiral King. He's the leader of the Beastmen. Our other prominent villain is the Spiral King. All I can really say about him is that he's the leader of the Beastmen, and the reason things are so fuck me. She has some endearing moments, but very little development overall, which makes me indifferent towards her. To me, it seems to me, you see, once we hit the second half, things start moving a lot faster, and the story starts to get explained. The problem with that is that the second half, much like the animation, is much tighter and we have the overly sexualized Leron making passes at both Kamina and Simone, and Simone's drill getting bigger the more confident he gets, not to mention the myriad jokes. Gurren Lagann came out in 2007, the same year that shows like Code Geass and Death Note were ending their runs, and shows like Clannad, Claymore, No Dame Cantabile, and the fourth one, Baccano, of course my favorite anime, the one I forget. Fucking twat I am. Alright. I was about to overemphasize it just to be a dick. I mean, this show is fan service in every definition of the word. From the bombastic fight scenes to the over-the-top characters to the tits and the more tits. I don't like how I said boobs. I felt like I said boobs. The entire thing was a love letter. Can you say love letter? No. So what if Gurren Lagann didn't save anime? This show is still amazing for all of the right reasons, and in my opinion, stands next to Evangelion and Code Geass as one of the few mech shows that you'll appreciate no matter whether or not you love the genre.